Hello, everyone, and welcome to Passionate Perseverance Tarot. Thank you so much for joining in today. I was asked recently in the comment section of another video if I could take a look at the energy surrounding the recently gone missing college student who was last seen on spring break in Punta Cana. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, in the DR, in the Dominican Republic. So she was with friends. She's a college student, I believe pre-med. And her name, I'm sorry if I butcher this, is Sudiksha Konanki. And she's 20 years old, went missing early in March 2025 while enjoying a trip to the Dominican Republic. Now that her family has spoken out, authorities are searching by air, land, and sea for her. I'm just going to familiarize myself quickly because I honestly have been just so busy in my personal life that I haven't been keeping up with things. And I just want to see some of the details before seeing what I get from this energy reading. She was last seen on surveillance footage around 4:15 a.m. local time on March 6th. Okay, my right ear is ringing when I'm reading that, so there's something deeper there. She was spotted with 7 other people entering the beach by the Rio Republica Hotel. Her disappearance was reported to the Dominican National Police the following day, March 7th, through a call by the U.S. Embassy. Okay. All right. And so now we're sitting at 10 days later. It's March 17th. Okay. I believe that there is a possible... I want to say boy, male, 20-year-old, probably in the same age range, that was with her or last known to have seen her. So don't quote me on that, but I believe so. Let me just see if I get anything further in regards to just kind of have a jumping off start point, and we'll see where we are gonna... where the energy is going to take us. My ear was ringing with that time frame, so I know there's something more there. Okay, let me just see. This is from 2 hours ago from a news channel. Let me just see here. Oh, Joshua Rebe, who has not been charged with a crime, has been questioned by prosecutors over 3 days. An official close to the investigation told ABC News. My ear is ringing for that too. Okay. He's 22 years old. And his lawyers believe he's being detained illegally and want to prevent him from being placed in custody. Authorities have confiscated his passport, and his attorneys said he's being surveilled at his hotel. So he's still there in the Dominican. Okay. They're going to be brought before a judge within 48 hours where they either have to be charged or released. Okay. All right. I don't know much other than what I just said. So let's see what we have come out in the energy. As far as her energy, she's an overachiever. She's definitely someone that's very... I get this card coming out, great achievement, number 1. And it's just showcasing this was celebration for a successful year. Yeah, there's travel. Very excited to be traveling with friends. And I don't feel as though realized, like this right here, fear, didn't realize the danger or the possibility of danger. Okay, so I have that coming out right away in the energy. So she's very... I get like a straight A student, someone that follows everything, respects authority, does what she's told, has always been an overachiever, has excelled. And this was going to be like a wonderful, fun trip away, and then now has turned into a nightmare situation. Okay, let's see if we can get further clarity in regards to this moving forward. All right, energy, please, surrounding the disappearance of 20-year-old Konanki. And again, I apologize if I'm saying that wrong at all. I don't mean any disrespect. And I just want to take a moment and say my heart goes out for the family, for the friends, and I am truly hoping that there is a quick resolution to this and that she is found. Okay, I do have Spirit of the Tower. So we have a tower moment, surprises, shifts, and big changes that happened quickly. I want to go back and check the time frame. I think it had said around 4:10 in the morning was last seen on surveillance footage. So at that time, where were you headed? Where were you headed? Spirit of Fire is coming out, and I have passion, spark, creativity. I do feel pulled to, there might have been, I think she was with a masculine. So I feel at this point she was with this masculine energy, and for lack of a better way to put it, she was excited to spend time on spring break, having fun, and had an attraction to this person, and was doing what 20-year-olds do, right? Spirit of connections, having fun. I'm sure that they were, well, I don't want to assume anything, but typical spring breakers would be engaging in some sort of drink. So I'm assuming something along those lines was happening. But let me just see if I get anything further that comes out from this deck in regards to her energy. Goddess of the Night, Crossroads, and Ghost. And I do have Spirit of the Grim Reaper coming out. Death, Ending, and Winter. I do feel like she was intoxicated. I have this card coming out. Definitely under some sort of temporary impairment. And I have confirmation with this card. So if it wasn't drink, it was some sort of substance. And again, I'm not pointing a finger or trying to place any type of blame. It's just to get an idea of the state of mind at the time. And I do believe she was under some sort of substance or alcohol at the time that was making her act in a way where she would follow, her heart over her head, that type of energy, where she might make not the best decisions. Okay, so I do have that energy coming out. Let's ask what happened. All right, give me one moment to see what deck I feel called to. Okay, I feel called to this deck first. Oh, and I just want to go ahead and backtrack a little bit. When I split the deck, I have Nine of Swords energy coming out for this fear, this nightmare situation. It feels like it was meant to be fun, meant to be, a time away, a break, and enjoyment, having fun with friends, and turned into a nightmare situation. So I have that coming out. But this is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing here is meant to be considered as fact. I am an intuitive tarot reader, and I use the tarot to help put breadcrumbs together here to best get an idea of what happened to the best of my ability with reading the energy. I have the tower moment coming out again. I'm getting she wasn't strong enough, but there's also trusting someone that she shouldn't have, because I get this Seven of Swords. I want to come back to this, but there's a big I wasn't strong enough. Something here with not being strong enough. I'll get further clarity on that. Okay, what happened? I do feel I get Temperance, so I feel pulled to the water. Let's go ahead and see. Did something happen in the water? The Magician in reverse, and the World in reverse, and Five of Swords. So let me just get clarity on this Magician in reverse and the World in reverse. Something definitely happened in the water where she felt very weak and scared. Yeah, she felt weak and scared in the water. So something happened. Let me see if I can get further clarity. I feel it in my throat. I'm sorry, I feel it in my throat. Trying to stay above the water. Something happened with having to try to stay above the water. Let me just take a look and see if I can confirm. I know it said that they thought initially that there she is. Yeah, trying to stay above the water. Empress in reverse. So there's some element here of being in the water and then having something happen where she's trying to stay above the water. Let me just see, because I didn't read all the way through. And I did see that they were initially first looking at a possible drowning. So that would lead me to think that she was in the water. Okay. Okay, so this other person that she was spending time with, the masculine energy, was also there. Tower moment. Okay, so this is in the water. All right, confirmation. So I do get that they are, what's this one? Okay, so now I have it twice coming out. And again, this is just, it could be talking about just, we'll take a deeper look. We'll take a deeper look, okay? But something happened in the water. Trying to keep my head above water. And I do feel as though when I'm looking at this article quick. All right, so earlier in the day, she was at a nightclub, or earlier in the evening, she was at a nightclub with friends and then went for a walk on the beach. Most of the group went back to the hotel around 5:55. Interesting number right there. That's talking about making a different decision. So 5:55 after their night of drinking. Okay, confirmation of drinking then. Thank you. Let me just see here. Okay, so this masculine energy did say the two of them went swimming, were acting like this in the water, okay, when they were hit by a wave and pulled out to the ocean by the tide. Okay, thank you. We have that. All right. He tried to get them out of the water. All right, let's just ask that. Let's just ask and see. Energy, please. Confirmation. I don't think he got her out of the water. Hold on. Let me just, pardon. I feel it in my throat. Again, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. And I know that this is an unfolding situation, so I just want to really be mindful and aware of the family. And I'm always sending hope that she will be found safe, And I'm always trying to shine that light out there also. Okay, thank you, everyone. Just give me a second to get this energy. I'm being pulled to this card here, showcasing the water all around, trying to keep head above water, trying to stay afloat. Now, was there a wave that came in and hit the two of you? Is that the truth for this energy? Was there a wave? Sorry if that was loud, everyone. Was there a wave that came in? Was there a wave that came in and hit? I think so. I think that is accurate. I think that's accurate. Okay. And I wasn't strong enough to keep my head above water. All right, let me just see. I was trying to make sure, I'm reading this now from the article. I was trying to make sure that she could breathe the entire time. That prevented me from breathing. So that's what this masculine is saying. Let me just tap into that quickly and see if that is accurate. All right, this masculine is saying that he was trying to make sure that she could breathe the entire time. Is that accurate? Yes, that's accurate. Yes, trying to keep her head above water. Yes, Queen of Swords. And yes, wanting to try to, yes, I get a yes for that. Okay, let's switch decks now just to make sure that I am, okay, let's go to this one. I'm going to continue to read here. When I finally touched sand, Okay, so he said he took in a lot of water. So he was struggling, took in a lot of water. Okay, because trying to keep her up prevented him from being able to breathe. Okay, I was a lifeguard in the past, so yes, it's very difficult when someone's struggling and you're trying to keep them afloat and you don't have a rescue device at all. It can be extremely exhausting, tiring, and you end up taking in a lot of water. So that sounds very accurate. Okay, when I finally touched the sand, this is the masculine saying this, I put her in front of me. Then she got up to go get her stuff since the ocean had moved us. She was not out of the water. She was not out of the water since it was up to her knee. Okay, but he says he puts her in the sand. She was walking at an angle in the water. Okay. All right, let's see if that's accurate. All right, so he is claiming, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, she got... I don't think she came out of the water. Sorry, it hit me really hard. I got, I don't think that he was able to get her out of the water. I get Judgment, Chariot. I get this card again. I get Empress in reverse, Justice, Five of Rods. I do feel he tried. I do feel that he tried, but I don't think he was successful. All right, let me just see from another deck. Let's go to this deck. Okay. Showcase, please, the energy. The energy surround. I wasn't strong enough, and unfortunately was not able to make it out of the water is what I'm feeling. Let me just go to her energy. I get Chariot in reverse again. I get the same card. I get... Were you... I get the Hermit energy. Justice. Okay. Let me just ask again. I was trying to ask, were you able to make it out of the water? Were you able to make it out of the water? Six of Swords. Trying, but I don't think so. Ace of Cups in reverse and Eight of Wands in reverse. I'm going to check one more time, everyone, okay? But I don't think that she was able to... So as far as his story, it, to that point, aligned. Then I feel as though it shifted. I don't think that he was able to get her out of the water. Let's just see a little bit further. He says, when I finally touched the sand, I put her in front of me. Then she got up to go get her stuff since the ocean had moved us. Okay, she was not out of the water since it was up to her knee. She was walking at an angle in the water. The last time I saw her, I asked her if she was okay. I didn't hear her response because I began to vomit with all of the water I had swallowed. I feel it. I think he did vomit. I feel it. I think he did. Whew. Sorry, I just got to shake that. I think he felt very weak and my ears ringing. I think he did vomit. I think he's speaking the truth there. After vomiting, I looked around and I didn't see anyone. I thought she had taken her things and left. All right, let me just ask, did he truly believe in the energy? Did he truly believe at that time that she had taken her things and left? Card of confusion and unknowing. Empress, she's coming out. Seven of Cups in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. I don't think so. That's where I don't think he's being upfront and honest. That's where I get the part of the story that does not align with the energy that I'm picking up at. I think that he was throwing up. I think he made it to shore, and I don't think that she did. As far as what I'm feeling in the energy. Let me see. I'm gonna circle back to her energy now and see if I can get clarity again as to what happened in regards to on the bottom of the deck. I have the moon, this card here, showcasing a feminine energy in the water. Okay, all right, let me just tap in. Showcase, please, your okay, Temperance is here again. So it was definitely in the water and couldn't keep her head up. There's something here about not being strong enough and unable to keep her head up above the water. As you can see here, the head is... Okay, show me what happened. Show me what happened, beautiful. Show me what happened. Show me what happened. Not strong enough with the Six of Wands in reverse. Show me what happened. Unable to... I get the Six of Swords again. This one is really telling with the imagery of just not strong enough, not able to stay above. And the Tower moment. All right, I don't think she came out of the water. Let me just see, was there any wrongdoing? Was there any wrongdoing on the behalf of the masculine energy that you were with? Was there any wrongdoing in regards to, I believe it would be pronounced rib? Don't quote me on that. Was there any wrongdoing? The High Priestess is here. Was there any wrongdoing? Any wrongdoing? King of Wands is showcasing in judgments in reverse. I don't think so. I think this was a tragic accident. I do feel, and then I have the Ten of Swords coming out. So I feel as though there was drinking that happened. And again, that's not placing any blame. These are, I'm going to say kids. I know they're in their 20s, but I mean, they're babies. They're absolute babies. And young, having fun, and just being dumb, you know, for lack of a better way to put it, just having fun. And I think that they went in the water, they're hanging out, having a good time. And I think, like he said, a wave comes in, King of Cups energy coming out and knocks them down and pulls them out. Those swells can be very strong. They can suck you out very quickly. And then if it's dark, if you can't see anything, it becomes dangerous extremely fast and struggling to stay afloat. And when you have someone else that you're trying to keep afloat, that person almost drowns you unintentionally because they are fighting for their life, trying to stay afloat, right? So he's taking on water, Page of Cups energy, taking on water in reverse, taking on water, and it's feeling like this for both of them, right? It's feeling like this for both of them. And he's wondering, am I even strong enough to get us in there? And let me just see for his energy. in that moment, showcase what happened. In that moment, showcase what happened. I get the High Priestess coming out twice for that. Showcase what happened, showcase what happened, showcase what happens. The Eight of Cups. This is not trying to place any type of blame at all, okay? And this is an absolute tragedy. And again, it's alleged for entertainment purposes only. But I do feel as though his energy showcasing, I have to get a breath. I have to get a breath or I'm not going to make it. And I think he did. And at that point, it's sometime trying to survive the wave and survive the undertow. His energy got separated from her energy. So gets separated, and then he goes to shore. I do believe he was, it's the same thing with the Two of Swords coming out again. That same energy when he gets to shore. How was he feeling in the heart space? How was he feeling when he gets to beaten, battered, bruised, just wore out, mentally and physically exhausted? And I do feel he was thinking of her energy. So she's right there on his mind, but not strong enough to make it to shore. So I do feel as he probably tried to look for her, because it's showcasing that in the energy, but not able to go back into the water, obviously. Okay. That is what I'm getting. Again, I haven't completely familiarized myself with this. I got the Chariot in reverse like 3 or 4 times that came out also. It's those waves can be so strong. It feels like it was one that came in, and you know how they like knock you down but then pull you out from underneath? Yeah, it sucked out. It sucked out. And then there's that tower moment again. It's pulled out. And so as far as his energy showcasing a piece of the story, I think he's being honest with a piece of the story. I don't think he's being honest with the entirety of the story. And if I had to, well, let's see why. I think it's because he's scared. I do have the Lover's card coming out again. Look at this. Look at this card. Look at this. And look at this wave. I truly do feel as though he was trying to help. Yeah, I get confirmation and just wasn't able to. And it led to, unfortunately. And I have Judgment coming out again, confirming that. I feel like he looked from shore and just was not able to locate or do anything at that time. And then that's when he probably went into panic mode and tried to figure out what he was going to say moving forward. So I hope that this truth comes out, or I hope the truth comes out. I hope that she is located soon. I'm sending love and light and healing energy to the family. And again, this is my interpretation of the tarot. It is not in any way, shape, or form meant to be fact in any way. And I am going to send love and light that she is found and she is able to be brought home, and that her family will be able to have peace. That her family will be able to have peace. I want to go ahead and get one message from her energy from my Angel Tarot deck, just as guidance to help anyone that sees this on their soul journey, soul path, and just a message of hope. 777, perseverance. 7777, I'm sorry, perseverance. All right, let's read this one. Change of perspective, reflection, inner strength, wisdom, and enlightenment. There's a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you will need to keep going down the road you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll just know what the right next step is. And I'm really being pulled to that 7777, the perseverance. And it is showcasing to me again in the energy that just was not strong enough. And there's multiple factors that played a role in that. All right, everyone. I'm sending out love and light and healing energy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care.